Okay, today we're going to do just a quick video on who I think should be selected by the coaches for the 2017 NBA All-Star reserves. Now, the starters were already announced, and tonight the reserves will be announced. Um, the format for that is two guards, three forwards, and then two wild cards, which are two players from any position. It's going to just be a quick video today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and give you my rundown for the East and the West. For guards, I've got Isaiah Thomas and Kyle Lowry. For forwards, I've got Millsap, Kevin Love, and Joel Embiid. Now, you might say, why do I have Joel Embiid on the list? He's a rookie. Philadelphia's overall record is not very good. Well, this year in January, they have gotten off to a great start. The biggest reason for that's just been the continued progression and production of Joel Embiid. He's putting up great numbers in limited minutes because he's on that minute restriction, being that he's coming back from multiple injuries. Yet still, he's putting up all-star numbers. Um, Hopefully, when Ben Simmons gets back from injury, whether that's in another couple of months, there's no timetable for that reserve. They can continue to gel and move forward. You know, the Sixers have been on the bottom of NBA teams for years now, but with Joel Embiid on that team and some of the younger players that they have, Simmons, Saric, Okafor, and Noel, you know, they do have a bright future there, even though I do think that eventually Okafor and probably Nerlens Noel will be traded. For my two wild cards, John Wall and Kemba Walker. So if you've noticed, I have four guards selected, and that's just because right now guards are basically dominating the league, and I couldn't leave any of those guys off of the list. They're all very deserving. Kemba Walker's definitely deserving of his first All Star nod. He's gotten better every year he's been in the league. His numbers have went up. Now this year his field goal percentage is at a career high. Also, he's improved his 3-point shooting percentage, which was always the knock with Kemba Walker, was you play him for the drive because he can't shoot. But this year you can't do that. He's shooting a career high, I believe 41% from three this year. All right, let's go to the West. Of course, Mr. Triple Double, Russell Westbrook. You know, there was some controversy of whether he should have been a starter. And of course, he's got the numbers to back up that he could have been a starter for the West, but he didn't make it as a starter. But definitely, my first pick for reserves would be Westbrook. CP3, Chris Paul. I know he's hurt, but the numbers that he's putting up, again, I can't leave him off the team. And you notice I'm wearing the Clippers gear. For forwards, Gordon Hayward. Yes, the kid that almost delivered a title with Butler with that incredible shot that just barely rimmed out. But yes, he's been. A lot of us may have not seen him play too much, being that he's over there in Utah, depending on how much you follow the Jazz. But he's an outstanding player. Um, he's been an outstanding player for a few years now, but this year he's definitely deserving for an All-Star nod with Utah having the record that they have. He's one of the big reasons why. Um, DeMarcus Cousins, like him or not, he's one of the best players, most talented players in the NBA. The Kings don't have a great record, and I do like to, you know, winning, I'm sure, is taken into consideration for the All Star team when the coaches are evaluating that. But it's not Boogie's fault, you know, as far as production wise. Say what you want to say with him, whether you like his personality or whatever, but he's a great player. He deserves to be on the All Star team. Marc Gasol for the Grizzlies. Great defensive player, uh, good offensive player, good passer, good teammate. Definitely needs to be on there. Uh, Draymond Green, you know, the Warriors are going to likely end up with four All Stars. But yeah, so Draymond Green gets the nod from me, as well as Klay Thompson, the other Splash brother in the backcourt. Um, one of the best. He's still one of the best two-way players in the league. Um, Now that's the end of it. But since Chris Paul is hurt, um, I believe the commissioner Adam Silver is going to end up picking the replacements for people who are hurt or unable to participate in the game due to injury. That's usually the process that the commissioner will select somebody. And I think that should go to DeAndre Jordan. He's been a member of the All-NBA team, but he's not been an All-Star. I think this year he should be an All-Star. Clippers gear again, once again. It's not always about scoring, It's, when people think of All-Star, they always think of guys who are putting up huge scoring numbers. But hey, Ben Wallace, Dennis Rodman, Dikembe Mutombo, guys like that, they were defensive players primarily, and they had a huge impact on their team and winning, primarily on the defensive end, and those guys made the All-Star team multiple times. I think it's time DeAndre Jordan gets rewarded. So with Chris Paul being unable to play likely due to injury, I think DeAndre Jordan should go ahead and get that spot if Chris Paul can't play. So that's it, guys. See you next time. As always, hit the subscribe button in the comment section if you have any feedback. If you want to go ahead and list your reserve picks, feel free to do so. Until next time.